Assalamualaikum. Today we will discuss the last topic in the Unit 8, which is topological sort. This is the outline of this topic. The first one, introduction. Second one, definition of topological sort. Third one, the fact that topological sort is not unique. The fourth one, topological sort algorithm. Then example, implementation, and review questions. So the topological sort being introduced because there are some problems that involve a set of tasks in which some of the tasks must be done before others. For example, consider the problem of taking a course only after taking its prerequisite. Okay, just example that you want to take ICS 253, then you must make sure that you already took this prerequisite ICS 102. Okay, that will be one of the example of the using of the topological sort. Okay, so the topological sort is a method of arranging vertices in a DAG directed acyclic graph as a sequence such that no vertex appear in the sequence before its predecessor. Okay, so the key point when we want to apply the topological sort, the graph must be DAG. Okay, directed acyclic graph. We have learned about the directed graph is the graph that has the direction, so the edges must have the direction. The acyclic graph is the graph that do not have any cycle. There are two kind of the cycle. The first one is the self loop. Okay, self loop is the cycle that emanate from a vertex, then ending up into itself. That will be the self loop. A cyclic graph should not have this self loop. Okay. The second kind of the cycle is the cycle that starting maybe from this vertex goes to the other one, but after sometimes there will be some return path to that node. That will be cycle. Okay, cycle. There is loop inside the graph. In the DAG, we must make sure that there is no cycle in the graph. Okay, otherwise we will not be able to apply the topological sort algorithm to get the topological graph. Okay, that will be the definition of an application of the topological sort method. So as the example, now we have this as the DAG, the input graph. Okay, after applying some topological sort algorithm, we will expected that we have this topological graph. The topological graph is actually the same graph as the input graph, but only the vertices has been ordered so that the prerequisite node will appear before the corresponding node. Okay, so now for example, we have ICS 444. This course has two prerequisite. Okay, ICS 343 and ICS 431. Okay, let's try to find ICS 444 vertex in the topological graph. That will be this one. You can see that the prerequisite vertices for this vertex appear before it, right? And this is also applicable to all of the vertices. For example, this ICS 431 has one prerequisite, which is ICS 233, and this ICS 233 appear before this ICS 431. Okay, etc., etc., until the last one. So that will be that topological graph. So the topological sort algorithm will take this as input, reorder the vertices, then after that reconnect again the edges according to the original input graph. So there will be no difference between the output of the topological sort algorithm with the input. Okay, so basically they are the same graph. Okay, only the vertices has been ordered so that the prerequisite appear before the corresponding vertex. So this is the fact in the topological sort. The output of the topological sort algorithm is not unique. Now, for example, we have this input graph. Then we can have the output to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, or A, C, B, F, E, D, H, G, I, etc. Okay, you will be able to see this fact in the next example. Okay, so before we discuss the example, let's look at the algorithm. The topological sort algorithm start by finding the first vertex. Okay, to define the first vertex, then we need to find the vertex that have the integrity to be 0. Okay, to be 0. That will be the starting vertex. Then after that, after we find that vertex, what we need to do, we will take that vertex to be the first vertex in that topological graph. Then after that, we remove that vertex from the original graph. Okay, then also its emanating edges from the original graph. Then after that, we repeat again to find another vertex that has integrity to be 0. Then we remove again that vertex and its emanating edge. We repeat this step again until the last vertex. Okay, then we will get that output. To make it simple, let's look at this example. Okay, so this example, this will be the input graph. This is the DAG. Okay, you can check whether it is DAG or not. As you can see that there is no self loop. Then if you try to find the cycle in this graph, okay, first attempt, no cycle. Okay, this one no cycle again. Okay, you try again here, no cycle, you try again, no cycle. Okay, so this is the DAG, means that you can apply the topological sort algorithm to find the topological sort and also the corresponding topological graph. Okay, so now for example, we want to apply the algorithm to find the topological sort. Okay, what we need to do as the first step is to calculate the integrity. Okay, so you can see that actually we have already that information for the vertex A. The integrity is 1 because there is one in-link for A, right? For B, the integrity is 2 because there are 1 and 2 in-link. For C, the integrity is 3 because there are 1, 2, and 3 in-links. Okay, you can calculate the integrity for remaining of the nodes, then you will get that number. Okay, so to do the topological sort, we need to find vertex that has integrity to be 0. In this example, we have D, G, and J to be that vertices with integrity 0. So we are free to choose whether we want to take D, G, or J to become the first vertex. Okay, in this example, we take D. Okay, we take D. Okay, then after that we delete that emanating edges from the D. We calculate again the integrity of the remaining vertices. Then we choose another vertex with integrity 0 until the last one. So this will be that sorting result. Then after that, we can always draw the graph based on this ordering. So in the topological graph, this ordering must be followed so that you will get D, G, A, B, F until C to be in that graph. Then after that, you need to reconnect the edges by using the information as in the input graph. So basically, this input graph and the corresponding topological graph must be the same graph. Okay, must be the same graph. Only the order of the vertices must follow the result of the topological sort algorithm. That's it. Okay, now we will try to find this answer by applying that topological sort algorithm. So this is the input graph. This is we draw again that input graph. So this is the same graph actually. Now look at this. We have the D, G, and J to be the vertices with integrity 0. For the sake of the example, because it say that the output should be DGA something something, so we will pick D as the first vertex. Okay, we choose D. We choose D as the first vertex. Okay. Then after we choose D as the first vertex, we need to remove D from the graph and also the emanating edges from the D, which is this and this and this and these edges. So we will have this result. Okay. After we delete the D, we need to recalculate the degree of its vertex in the graph. So now A is 1, B is 2, C is 2, etc., etc., until the last one, J. Okay. Now look at this. In this graph, we can see that there are 1 and 2 vertices with degree 0. Okay. Again, in this case, we need to choose which vertex we need to remove. For example, now for the sake of the example, because it say that the second one is G, we just choose G as the second vertex. Okay, so what happens, we remove G from the graph, then also its emanating edge, which is this one, this and this. Okay, then we will get this result. Then we recalculate again the degree of all the vertices in the graph. So for example, now A becomes 0, B become 1, etc., etc., until J is 0. Okay. This is that what to say, the same graph as the previously. Now we have A and J to be the vertices within degree 0. Okay, now for example, we choose A to be the next vertex in the sorting. Then we need to remove A, then also its emanating edges. Okay, so the output result will become like this. Okay, will become like this. Now we recalculate again the degree for the vertices. Now we have the F, B and J to be the vertices with degree 0. Okay, now this example that we choose F. Okay, we choose F, then we need to remove F from this graph, then we will get this graph. After that, we do the recalculation of the degree. Actually, we don't have to do anything because F is like the single vertex, so it will not change any degree for the remaining of the vertices. Okay, now after that, we have H and J to be the vertices with degree 0. Now we can choose whether we want to remove H of J, okay, or J. Now for the sake of the example, we remove H from the graph. So the result will become like this. Okay, the result will become like this. Then in this case, there is only one vertex with degree 0, so means that we need to choose J as the next vertex. Okay, we choose J like this. Then we remove J from the graph. We have this graph. Okay, then you can see that in this graph only E that has degree 0, so we need to remove E. We have this result, then we remove I, then the last one we remove C. That's why the topological sort should be D, G, A, B, F, H, J, E, I, C. Okay, and then of course we can draw a topological graph by using this result, and then reconnect the edges without changing the original graph structure. Okay, so this is the result. This is actually from the previous slide. So you can see that this is the sorting result. You can see D, G, A, B, F, H, J, E, I, and C. This is based on this result. Okay, then after that, the edges only need to be reconnect so that the resulting topological graph is actually the same graph as the input graph. Okay, everyone. Okay, now before we maybe will not discuss the review question, but maybe we will return back to this example. Look at this, everyone. Now I will repeat again the topological sorting mechanism by using this example. Okay. Okay, now I'll just open my drawing. So look at this. This is a data graph DAG. The directed acyclic graph. Okay. Actually, before you want to apply the topological sort algorithm, maybe you want to make sure that the graph really the DAG. Okay. Of course, for the directed information, you can always see that the edges has the direction, so there is no problem. Now for the acyclic, you can check. Okay, for example, there is this loop, but this is not cycle. Okay, because the path cannot return back to the original vertex, which is A. Then you check again for this path. As we can see that we cannot really return back to B. Okay, the same with the C. We start with the C, we cannot also return to C. So after we check again and again, we will know that this really the DAG, the directed acyclic graph. So means that we can apply the topological sort into this graph. Okay, everyone. So to get the topological sort, we need to determine the vertex within degree 0. Of course, as you can see that will be A, right? That's why I wrote A over here. Okay, so now after we determine that vertex, we need to remove it from the graph. Okay, we remove the vertex and also the edges. Okay, the emanating edges. Okay, like this. Now look at this, everyone. After we remove the first vertex and also its emanating edge, we will have B and C to be the vertices within degree 0. Okay, so we have to choose whether we want to go with C or B. That's why in the topological sort, the result is not unique because of this condition. So now, for example, we go for B. Okay, so B will be the second vertex. So means that we remove a B from the graph and also the emanating edges. Okay, something like this. Okay, now after we remove a B, now we can see that we have D, E, and C to be the vertices within degree 0. So for the sake of the example, I choose C. Okay, of course you can always choose D or E. Okay, now we choose C as the third vertex. So I will write a C over here. Then after that, I need to remove C from the graph. Okay, and also the emanating edges of C. Okay, something like this. Now after removing C and the emanating edges, we have D, E, and F to be the vertices within degree 0. Now I just choose D. Okay, I choose D. Then after that, of course, I need to remove a D from the graph and also the emanating edges from it. Now, for example, again, for the next vertex, I choose E. Okay, I write C over here. Then I remove E. Okay, and also the emanating edges from E. Okay, now as the next vertex, I will choose F. Okay, I'll choose F. Then I remove F. Okay, now for the sake of the example, I choose G. Okay, I choose G. Then I remove a G from the graph. Then after that, I choose a H. And I remove H from the graph. Okay, then of course as the last one, I will need to remove I from the graph. Okay, now we have this to be the topological sort of that previous graph, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. Okay, everyone, I think the topological sort is not too much difficult. Okay, not too much difficult. You can really easily apply that algorithm to find the correct topological sort. Then after that, you can always redraw the graph. Okay, you can always redraw the graph by following this order. Then after that, reconnect all the edges according to the information of the edges from the original graph. Okay, everyone, maybe that's for today. If you have time, you can you can try to answer this review question. Okay, this is not too much difficult because we are starting with the A. We just take A as the first vertex, remove A, then after that we need to determine the next vertex that has in degree 0. In this case, that will be C. Okay, then after that we remove C and also the emanating edges and try to find the next vertex that has in degree 0. Then you will be able to find the correct sorting. Then after that, you can always redraw the topological graph by using the sorting order. Then by looking at the edges information from the input graph. Okay, maybe that's it for today. Assalamualaikum.